I'm David Waugh, and the name of my book is Finding Daddy Warbucks. It's about a 10-year-old girl named Haley. She has recently lost her father, and for a child losing a parent, that is a traumatic experience. For anyone losing a parent at any age is a traumatic experience. I lost my father when I was in end of law school, and it was just hell to go through. She sees her mother falling apart, her little brother is withdrawing, her little sister is crying and begging her to fix things. So at that point she realizes she has to step in, she has to do something, and nothing is going to get in her way, and nothing does. She stumbles across an article in the paper about a matchmaker. It's talking actually about a business attorney who sets up corporations, but they call him the business matchmaker, or the best matchmaker in business. So she thinks that's a matchmaker. She manipulates him actually, to set up his biggest client, which is kind of like this British prince, with her mother. Sir John is someone who is born to wealth and from a European background. But when you're born into wealth, that's your world, that's always been your world, and certain things always happen. I lived in Washington, D.C. for 10 years, and it is a beautiful area. And I try to capture some of that, the Georgetown waterfront, the Virginia Gold Cup, and all the horses and that, Alexandria, the way the Potomac winds up there, and you could take a yacht all the way down to the coast, down to Virginia Beach. So I take this family who is struggling financially, put them in a situation where they could have literally anything or everything financially, and then ask the question, are you happier now? She thinks from the beginning of the book until the very end that she's doing this all for her family. And it's only at the very end that she comes to grips with the true pain in her soul. If you've lived long enough in this life, then you've realized that there are things that you bury. The more difficult the problem, the more deeply it's buried. And for a child, they bury it very deeply. So Haley has some things that she's buried, that she doesn't want to face. And that is really what drives this entire story. This story is all about hope, faith, love, redemption. It starts in a dark place, because that's where Haley is. But it ends full of hope and full of love. And that is the point of the story, is that we can find love when it looks like it's hopeless.